Okay, so in this video I want to walk you through the strategies that we use to take advantage of the checkout.liquid functionality that you gain access to when you're on the Shopify Plus plan. Now, we've seen anywhere from a 5 to a 34% increase in conversion rates by applying this strategy. We've never seen it go badly, which is the good news. So this should pretty much be an instant win for anybody who applies it to their checkout. Again, if you do have access to Shopify Plus checkout liquid functionality. I know that's going away relatively soon, but you can still revert to it, I believe, for sometime into 2024. So this is going to be a relatively quick win for anybody who applies this, like I said, for the conversion rate within the checkout process. Okay, so I'll walk you through them. They're relatively straightforward, nothing overly complicated here, but really what we found to be best practices in helping to convert more people throughout the checkout process. So number one, we just like to use branded breadcrumbs here at the top. Relatively trivial, but it just helps people keep on track with the step of the journey that they're in and easily navigate it. It's a little bit different than the basic Shopify functionality. But the big points here on the right-hand bar, you see two different sections. Why buy from us and customer reviews. So this is basically the why buy from us section is basically going to be your strongest unique value propositions that are going to be most important to display at this phase of or this step of the buying journey. So we always angle the UVPs that we display at each step based on sort of the objections that they're going to have at this stage of the buying journey or questions that still need to be answered at this stage in the buying journey. So product page, cart page, these are going to look a little bit different, but in the checkout, this is essentially the last opportunity that you have to convince your prospective customer to proceed with the purchase. So angling these UVPs towards very specific objections that people are going to have at this stage of the buying journey we've found to work best. Biggest one is generally going to be something like a satisfaction guarantee or a money back guarantee. Again, the reason for this is simple. They've already gone through the product page, landing page, advertorial, wherever they came from. They're in the checkout process, about to purchase, so we hit them with our satisfaction guarantee or a money back guarantee. This basically solidifies the decision for them that they should proceed with the purchase, because worst case scenario, you have a money back guarantee or a satisfaction guarantee. So this is an example of a very strong UVP at this stage in the journey. Another one that we like to use is the amount of satisfied customers. Again, this kind of falls in line with the ideology that this is the last chance to convert them. So hey, there's been 50,000 people before you who have absolutely loved this product. They've given us a 5-star review or something like that. So it kind of adds that social proof that builds that trust factor that there are numerous people who have ordered before and have had a fantastic experience throughout it. A couple other things that you could do here, something like fast shipping times. If you can ship to them within like 1 to 2 days, maybe it's within the US or something like that. That's a very strong one at this stage. They know they're going to get it quickly. They can deal with any issues that they have very quickly versus having to wait for a long period of time that a lot of people do not like doing. Another one, maybe you're selling clothing, for example. Another really strong one would be something like hassle-free returns, for example, where you just say, you have 30-day window to return. The shipping's fast. You can return it to us quickly, and we'll essentially deal with your order and make sure you get exactly what you're looking for. So these are all very unique to each brand and the specific products that they're selling. So how we explain it is basically think about what the biggest objections are going to be at this stage of the journey and try and eliminate those with the UVPs. And then the next one here, we use customer reviews that are sort of curated towards, again, very specific objections or questions that are being answered to further reinforce the decision to purchase, but this time by actual customers versus in a UVP form. So we just take the reviews from the product itself and we look for reviews that talk about very specific things. So in this example here, I was a bit hesitant to try because I don't normally buy things online, but I'm so glad I did it. It's worth every penny, and it has become my go-to for hair removal. So this is sort of angled towards all the people who have maybe been ripped off before or hesitant in purchasing something online. Maybe it's their, maybe they haven't done it a ton in the past. This sort of solidifies that specific type of person, that specific type of objection, that this is in fact, a good decision to make. Other people have made the decision. They were in a similar situation, and they were overall satisfied with the results. Some other things that you could do here, you could have reviews based on overall experience. You could have reviews based on customer service experience. So maybe a review that talks about maybe they didn't get their order correctly or something was wrong, but the customer service helped them figure the situation out and they ended up being overall satisfied. Or something that talks about, hey, it arrived within 24 hours or 72 hours or whatever your shipping time is like. Again, we're just reinforcing the decision for the prospective customer to get enough information that they need by either answering questions or eliminating top-of-mind objections at this stage in the buying journey. So really it's the same thing for both of them. Some of these are just, obviously one of them is just sort of value props from the brand, so promises from the brand itself, and then those are reinforced by similar reviews or testimonials that you've had from prospective customers that also touch on those main objections or answer those main questions that people are going to have at this stage of the buying journey. So this is what it looks like on desktop. Obviously, most important, the majority of your traffic is going to be on mobile, so this is how we do it on mobile. Basically, we place them right underneath the continue button, just so they're prominent, they're seen right away, right? So they're going to start at the top of the page, they're going to fill out the info, they're going to scroll down, and they'll scroll typically right to about here. Before they proceed, as they scroll down, and they're immediately going to be able to see those UVPs, see the reviews. They can scroll down a little bit more if they want to read more of them. So we just place it in an area where we know they're going to see it when they scroll down, and we know that it's going to be impactful for them. We see a lot of brands do similar things, but it's only on desktop. Obviously, we want it to be on desktop and mobile. Typically, 75 to 80% plus of the traffic is going to be viewing this page on mobile, so it's very important that we have them on mobile as well. Last thing is we just reduced the forms to the absolute bare minimum, bare minimum information required. The Shopify standard, I don't remember specifically which ones they are, but this is really the only information you need. Email, shipping address, phone number being optional. Obviously depends on, maybe you're shipping your 3PL or something like that requires a phone number. But if it doesn't, and you're not planning to do any SMS marketing, we find it helpful to just remove this option. But yeah, this is the bare minimum that you need. Trying to eliminate as many steps in the form as possible. In general, the less they have to fill out, the less they have to click, the quicker they're going to convert, and the more people are going to convert. People do get tired of clicking through pages or filling out information. Otherwise, that is it for me. That is how we leverage the checkout.liquid custom checkout functionality. We'll have an updated strategy on this when Shopify fully rolls out their new checkout features, which I know most people don't have as of yet. But this will be very beneficial for anybody who isn't currently applying it for quite a decent period of time now. So I figured I would share the strategy with everybody and make sure if you are on Shopify Plus, you are able to take advantage of it. Otherwise, hope this was incredibly valuable. Hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.